Welcome, book nerds. Like and subscribe to my channel, please. And here we go. Brandon Sanderson is back at it again. Once again, another book release. Bastille versus the Evil Librarians, Book 6. This just came out yesterday. I just got it. Very excited to get into it. This book, I want to talk about the Evil Librarians for just a minute. Now, this is the secret ending. The Evil Librarians, Alcatraz, wrote the actual ending in book 5, but this isn't Alcatraz writing this story. It's Bastille writing this story. And Brendan always knew that he was going to do this. Years ago, he said that book 5 is not the end. So, funny story, The Evil Librarians is the book that actually saved Brandon Sanderson's career. He sold Elantris for like 14,000, something like that. And back when it was all bookstores, that was a big deal. Hardback, that was a good sale point. And then when Mistborn came out, one of his best works, a fantastic story, it only sold something like somewhere between 6 and 10. It was almost nothing, and it was mostly because of the art direction. It was a really weird cover, and no one really wanted to buy it. And then when the next one came out, it was even less. And his agent said, "Listen, this is the death spiral for authors. I mean, this shows no confidence in your work. It's like we need to do something." And his girlfriend at the time went away, and he wrote Alcatraz and the Evil Librarians in 16 days. And he went to his agent. He said, "Listen, I have this like silly book I wrote. What can you do with it?" And he's like, "Yeah, great, let's go." And it was Harry Potter was very big, and it was really the series of unfortunate events was just on fire. And he sold that book for $140,000, and his career took off. And he's like, "Okay, I'm not an epic fantasy author. I'm a junior grade author." And he just kept going to Alcatraz books, and they just kept loving it and loving it and loving it. And they did these covers like Harry Potter covers, and he's like, "Hey, listen, I'm not Harry Potter. Like we need better covers." And they started doing better covers. And then he had a ground to stand on, and he was able to go to the publishers and revamp Mistborn. And he did, and then everything changed, and then the whole circus of the Wheel of Time happened, and everything else is history. Now, this book was half written with Brandon Sanderson and half written with Jancy Patterson. Now, Jancy has been a part of Brandon's life for a long time. They're writing groups together. They've co-written several novels. So Brandon wrote most of this story, and he got stuck. He got very stuck, and he turned to his wife. He's like, "I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, I have to start over with this whole thing." And she's like, "You can't start over. You don't have time to start over." She's like, "Just give it to Jancy and see what she can do with it." And Brandon's like, "That's a good idea." So he did. And he gave it to her, and he said, "Do what you got to do. Delete things, write things, just like do what you have to do." And admittedly, she was like, "Delete Brandon Sanderson words? That's it's a tall order." And she did. And she started deleting full chapters, and she got it to a point where they both could work on it. And this is the result. I can't wait to dive into it. I'll make you a video of my thoughts. Brandon Sanderson, how many Brandon Sanderson books do I not like? Not a single one. Read fantasy.